Hello everyone. Today in this video, I'll be talking about Alan Joe. So Alan Joe recently got buff in the Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 patch. She got insane amount of buff. We weren't expecting any. No one was expecting that Alan Joe would get a buff, and Zenless just devs, kudos to them. Big shout out to the Zenless Zone developers for making Alan Joe my first ever SSR character in Zenless Zone Zero. They made her so good, guys, so good. The changes that I'm gonna talk about right now is going to make you wanna reconsider pulling for Alan Joe in the future whenever she gets a rerun. Trust me, the buffs that I'm gonna talk about right now is going to blow away your mind. She is on par with Hugo, who's recently the ice attacker. Alan Joe buffs are crazy, guys. So we're gonna talk about her best distribe, her best teams, her best W engines, and everything that you need to know about Alan Joe. Okay? So, if you are new to the channel and you just found me on YouTube, what are you waiting for? Like, subscribe, share the video out, and let's dive in. So, first and foremost, let's talk about Alan Joe, and she's right over here. So, the buffs that Alan Joe got, we're going to talk about that. So the number one is that Alan can hold to unleash her Caesar strikes when enemy attacks. This not only grant invincibility but also instantly completes the charge, massively speeding up her flash freeze charge. Okay, this is the number one change that they made. Number two is that her passive will apply to her dash attack. Her ultimate, her new basic attack string increases 100 crit damage. So whenever you do dash attack, okay, like over here, like whenever you do dash attack with or ultimate, or you do her basic attack dash ultimate, either of these three, whenever you do that, you get a 100 crit damage, free 100 crit damage from our passive, which is this is the code from our passive. You get 100 free crit damage. Like, it's really insane. And yeah, number three, her additional ability is finally getting the flexibility it's been needing. Before, it only worked with ice units, but now it also works with stun agents, which is very nice. So it will work with Lycan and Lighter. That means agents like Lighter, who were already great teammates for Alan, can now finally synergize with her additional ability, guys, without outside help. So new stunt agent that we are getting, Ju Fufu, can also pair well with Alan Joe. So do keep that in mind. So if you don't have Lighter, you can get Ju Fufu, which is coming in the second phase. She will work great. She will work great with Alan Joe as well. So yeah, these are the changes, and it's a huge changes. It's a huge change. They made her so better, so better, guys, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So Alan Joe, of course, is a very powerful ice attack unit with high mobility and power. She can easily get away from enemies thanks to her fast dodge, and can deal a lot of amount of damage, especially when you put on ice teams. Okay, so the most important thing about Alan Joe, we're gonna talk about her strengths. Okay, the strengths that she possesses. Number one, she has a very powerful ultimate and dash attack damage. Number two, she can hold the dodge button to move swiftly and easily dodge enemy attack. Number three, she is hard to interrupt during her dash attack and her X special attacks. She has a great teams for both free to play and premium teams. Okay, now we're gonna talk about her best the important thing that you want to focus on Alan Joe is that you need to get around 2500 attack, 2200 to 2500 attack. That should be fine. You need a crit rate around close to 70, 60 to 70. That should be good enough. At least over 70 should be fine. The more you crit, the better. Crit damage, I would say, if you got the Alan Joe weapon, you don't have to worry about crit damage. But I would say crit damage you can get close to around 100, 150 or 160 or close to 180 should be fine, but 150 will do the job as well. Because if you use Astra, you get extra crit damage buff from her, so you're fine. Okay, but it's important for you to get as many as crit rate. Anything over 70 should be fine, and crit damage anything close to 180 should be good enough. Okay, now Alan Joe's. All right, we're gonna talk about Alan Joe's best W engine. Alan Joe best W engine is probably gonna be her signature, which is Deep Sea Visitor. Deep Sea Visitor is probably gonna be her signature WE engine, which gives yeah, it's really good. The signature is really good for Alan Joe. Her signature weapon is very nice. You get a lot of good passive on there. You get crit damage. Your crit damage increases. You get a crit rate on there, so it's really good for Alan Joe. So yeah. So even if you don't have the signature weapon, if like say if you don't have the signature weapon, signature WE engine, you can use the Brimstone. You can use the Brimstone. Let me go there. Let me see. This is her second best option after her signature W engine. You can use this. You can use this on Alan Joe. You can also use the Cannon Rotor. Cannon Rotor, you can use that as well. You can also use Street Superstar and Starlight E engine. Okay. So yeah, you can use Starlight E engine, and anything that's important, you can use those. You can also use Brimstone as well, which is really nice. So yeah, Cannon Raider, you can also use Cannon Raider. I don't think I have it here. Yeah, I don't have it here, but you can also use that. So yeah, so yeah, her best disc drive. Her best disc drive. Let's talk about her best disc drive. So Alan Joe best disc drive is probably gonna be, let's see. I think it should be over here, right here. Yeah, her best disc drive is going to be 4-piece polar metal. You can use this on Alan Joe. It gives you 2 pieces of 10 crit damage. 4 pieces increases the damage of her basic attack and dash attack. Inflicts freeze and shatter, and gives you an additional 20% for effect of freeze and shatter. Gives you an additional 20% for 2 seconds, which is really good. This is made. This is tailor made for Alan Joe. Polar metal, great option for Alan Joe. And you can also use 2-piece. 2-piece woodpecker electro, so you can get 8% crit rate, so that will be really nice. All right, so on the disc drive on the 4th slot, you can use either crit damage or crit rate depending on which one you use. If you have a crit damage WE engine, then you can use a crit rate, or if you're using a crit rate WE engine, you can use crit damage over here, so it really depends on which W engine you're using. But if you're using an attack one like Brimstone or Starlight E engine, then you can use a crit damage one, because you got a lot of crit rate on Alan Joe by leveling up her passive skills. All right. On the 4th slot, on the 5th slot, get ice damage bonus. On the 6th slot, use an attack percentage, which is very important. So on the substats, try to get critical rate and critical damage as well as attack percentage. Those 3 are very important, so try to get that. Okay. So when it comes to the okay, now we're gonna talk about her skill priority. Okay. All right, we're gonna talk about that. So when it comes to her skill priority, you need to unlock all this, her core skill, which is A to F. You gotta unlock all this. And when it comes to the talents, you gotta max out the basic attack 12. Okay, and then you gotta max out special attack, this one, and you can do this ultimate. So these three are very important. Try to max these three out, and you should be more than good enough. And these two you can do is like 5 or 6, should be fine. All right. Now we're gonna talk about Alan Joe best team. So Alan Joe best team is gonna be one and only lighter. There's a lot of Alan Joe's has a lot of free to play option as well. So even if you don't have the premium character, it should be fine. Okay, don't worry about it. Lighter, lighter definitely is insane with Alan Joe because he is just an amazing stunner. He gives ice resistance, and he will buff. He will synergize really well with Alan Joe because of the additional. He can synergize with her additional ability with the recent Alan Joe change that the buff chair got. So yeah, Alan Joe's best teammate right now is going to be lighter. The third option is going to be Astraya because of the attack percentage and crit damage buff that she can provide. So yeah, if you don't have, so let's say you don't have a lighter, who should you use? Pretty simple, Lycan. Lycan, amazing character. I picked him up. I didn't have him. I picked him up in the selector with the anniversary selector. He's really good. He will give you ice damage, rest, which decrease by 25% of 30 seconds. He can do counter attack. He's really good. Lycan, if you don't have lighter, you can use Lycan with Alan Joe. You can also, so let's say if you don't have either of these two characters, you can pull Ju Fufu, a new stunner, which is coming in the second phase. You can get her as well, and she will work fine with Alan Joe. All right. Okay. So, yeah. So her, if you let's say if you don't have let's say if you're a new player and you don't have any of this, you have Alan Joe. I would say you can run Anvi. I think Anvi, Force of A rank Anvi, you can run her as a free to play. You can run her as well. Okay, you're free to play. You can run her as well. You can also run Sokaku as well. So these are two free to play characters, A rank characters that will work just fine with Alan Joe. If you don't have lighter Lycan, any of those two stunner, you can work with Anbi. She is a stun character as well. You just need to get used to play with her, and you should be fine. And if you don't have Astrayal, then you can use Sokaku. You can use Sokaku or the recent character. I wouldn't recommend Pan Yinhu because Pan Yinhu would not synergize with attack characters. He works with only rapture characters. So Sokaku would be your best choice if you want to go with the free to play teams. All right. So yeah, that's it for. I think I've pretty much covered everything up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that will be it for the video, guys. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and until then, I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.